The Last of Us. The
Oh
Last
yeah.
Well, The Last of Us did debut and it did like huge numbers for HBO, Elaine. You said you only
Oh.
saw half of it. What's your feelings on it so far?
It's pretty good so far. I've never played the games prior to this, so I had no frame of reference before. I did some research kind of because I'm interested in how in adaptations. So I was really curious as to every time there's a new attempt to adapt a very popular video game into film or TV. So I always am fascinated by that. Sorry, started to get a frog in my throat.
No, no.
Um, so yeah, I
I'm
just watched like about 30 minutes, but I was I was into it, very immersive. I was very impressed with Pedro Pascal. Like, I think the last thing I saw him in was Wonder Woman.
Hey,
Oh
And
wow.
I'm trying to erase that from my brain,
but he was good in that.
well,
He
he's a
was
Like,
good
actually one of the
actor.
best parts in the movie.
he
You're
Yeah,
was the
not
best
wrong.
part of the movie,
he's a
honestly.
good actor for sure. I mean, he played the role he was given, and but it was really very interesting to see him in this role, and he did very well. I thought he's definitely the I don't know. I'm very fascinated with his story. I think it's really well done, especially since I'm coming at it not super having played the games because I like the concept of this story
Mhm.
of this universe, but as far as playing a horror game, that's not my that's not my jam. So, but I'm fascinated with the universe, and especially when it's based upon kind of real world science stuff that could um, happen kind of
Well,
realistically. And so,
right,
yeah,
because
it's very
everyone's talking about
interesting.
that opening scene
Yes, that was really good. Very good performances there too. I
from.
really liked how they did that. How they
Yeah,
set the scene.
we'll do a little spoilers in 3, 2, 1 on The Last of Us, starring Pedro Pascal. You have this opening scene of these, like, I guess these two scientists, and one was talking about what could happen in the end of the world, and he talks about fungus. And I was like, oh my God.
It's very terrifying, actually.
It was
This
so
conversation.
and you
Yeah.
know who it was? It was the actor from The Mummy, Tom. He played Rachel's brother. You know that was it like English dude?
Oh, kind of
I
vaguely remember. I've not seen the Mummy movies in
yeah.
years.
Yeah, he was really good. And that was his only scene so far.
Yeah.
Um, I
Yeah.
got to tell you guys, I've never played the game. I'm not a gamer. I'm a huge zombie fan. I'm one of those guys that never missed a Walking Dead episode. It got so bad for years. That being said, this reminded me of the first season of Walking Dead, but less action and a lot of drama, which I appreciated. I really dug it. Um,
I like that also.
mhm.
There wasn't a whole lot of I was afraid it was gonna be like jump scares a lot, and
Mm,
'cause I'm sure the video games were somewhat like that. And 'cause I'm sure that's fun of when you have that different gameplay experience, but, that's not usually my kind of, like, entertainment when I'm just sitting down. I like the more slow burn and just not I don't like jump scares just for the sake of shocking and jump scares. I just
no, yeah, there
yeah.
was no cheap shot. There's nothing cheap
Yeah.
in that first episode.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and that's all that Walking Dead became. But even in the first season, there was a even the first season of Walking Dead was more gory so far of what I saw in this first episode. Um, but yeah, they covered a lot of ground. I was really entertained, and I was surprised. Darth says a little bit like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
We could definitely see the,
Mhm.
inspiration and other things, it's not a novel idea, but it's
Right.
what the characters that make it unique, and when you have that, when you have good, dynamics, how you tell the story and how you progress the characters within, that's what makes it original. It's what appeals to the audience, I think, or for me personally, at least.
Are you gonna be doing any coverage on that on your channel?
Possibly, I'm looking into
Ooh.
that.
Yeah,
Probably just
yeah,
lore about it.
of
Because
course.
I am fascinated by the cordyceps,
Mm,
so itself, and the horror of that, how realistic that could be. So I think that's maybe, possibly. Stay
yeah,
tuned on my channel. We'll see what pops up.
stay tuned to Nerd Cookies. The thing is too is I don't know what these characters were before. I heard there was like some cultural ethnic swapping. I don't know what, but none of that bothered me at all because I thought everyone was everyone was competent and it was pretty compelling.
Mm.
You know, and what's her name? Ramsey, the little girl, Anna
Um,
Ramsey.
oh, her
Um,
real name? I don't know their real name. I just know
right,
Yeah, I
characters.
right.
believe that's her real name. Yes.
The actress, and I remember her from
Actually, I should say they them. I think because I think they're non-binary. So all respect to their pronouns.
you had to throw that in there. Well, I thought there's something very creepy and awkward, and I'm kind of riveted by her. I don't know if that. How about you? Did you get a
Yeah.
sense of that at all?
So that was Joel's daughter, right?
No, no, I'm talking. No, the Joel's daughter was the one that was.
Oh, okay.
She
Oh,
was
okay.
amazing.
No,
She was
Bella
amazing.
plays Abby.
I haven't gotten to
Abby.
that part yet.
Oh, okay.
So I've
Yeah,
like
you're.
I think I'm 30 minutes in. It was an hour and almost hour and a half episode. So yeah, I
Mhm.
haven't finished it yet.
Okay, so she hasn't finished it yet. We're not gonna go there, but that first part with with the daughter, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That storytelling, because it was really through her eyes for a minute, and then she's gone. I was like, "What happened?"
Yeah. I thought that was really I liked how they did it. It wasn't cheap, I guess, to like what they call fridging the actress. I mean, this did happen in the video game, I believe. I don't know if it was depicted.
Mhm,
Um, that I'm not unfamiliar with, but how they did it, I thought was very interesting, and kind of the acting in that scene was just everything leading up to uh, setting up this the infection.
mhm, mhm.
Very powerful, I thought, and
Yep,
but again,
yep.
nothing was cheap, nothing was shock just for shock value, and when there was, um, all this death and destruction happening around you, it didn't, it felt meaningful. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not an expert as far as, like, reviewing stuff like that, but
No, hey, you
I
did it.
thought it was fun.
You did it.